Hey everybody, this is Phoenix Down, and welcome to the finale of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda. In the last episode, we completed the Triforce of Wisdom. Now all that's left to do is to head on over to Spectacle Rock, the entrance to Death itself, and confront Ganon. And in order to make the trip there a little bit quicker, I'm going to pull out the recorder, turn to my left, and whistle up some wind. The tornado's going to pick me up, and take me to the entrance to level 1. It's pretty much the quickest way to get to level 9 with the help of the recorder without cycling through a bunch of different level entrances. But I think it's very appropriate to begin our trip to level 9 by warping to level 1 first. It kind of encompasses the scope of the journey from the beginning to the end, where it all began, and I got hit by a rock. No. Ah, crap. Oh well. I'm gonna kill this Lionel, maybe he'll drop a heart. Yay, we got a heart. Alright, yeah, that stairway is the only way we can reach Spectacle Rock. If you go the opposite direction I took, you'll wind up at a bunch of rocks there that have an arrow that's basically pointing this way, saying, hey, you're going the wrong way. Just so you know, that sort of thing. But anyway, this is Spectacle Rock. I am going to bomb a hole in this one and enter the fray. The enemy's domain, level 9. Alright, we're doing alright. We got some potions just in case. And if you need to buy potions, there's a potion shop in the next screen over after you leave this level. So I'm going to move on up this way. We got our epic final dungeon music and everything. If you did not have the completed Triforce upon entering, there would be an old man here that would basically just tell you that you have to have the Triforce in order to come in here. And like any good bouncer, if you tried to force your way in, he would force you out, because these fireballs would start shooting at you. Anyway, as I mentioned in the previous episode, at least I'm pretty sure I did, I do not intend to showcase the entirety of the map of level 9. This place is a huge maze, and there's a lot of places that you go to that are just, there's no point in going to. You know, either pick up keys or nothing at all. It's just traps, booby traps, you know, rooms with tough enemies for you to fight. You know, staircases that'll loop you around to an earlier section you've already been to. But anyway, this particular spot here is one such case. It's basically one big loop. If you take the doorway above, you'll end up having to turn left, and you'll loop all the way back around until you get to the entrance room there, with where the fireballs are. So what you do is you bomb the walls here, and you'll progress here and be introduced to Lamola. This is an enemy that returned in A Link to the Past as a boss for the Desert Palace. There are two varieties of these guys. We probably won't be seeing the other variety, which is blue. They're much faster and harder to kill. Anyway, you can bomb all four sides of these walls. I chose to go the path I did because all the other rooms in this loop have Wizrobes, and the fewer Wizrobes I see, the better. That's how I feel, anyway. Anyway, and get used to this screen, because there nuts. But there are a lot of staircases in this dungeon. Okay, please drop a heart. Stupid likes. These guys are so unreliable. Do they ever drop anything? I'm starting to question that. Come on, give me a heart. Nothing? Okay, well. Anyway, I'm going to take the locked door here. I'm going to pull out the candle because this room is going to be pitch black. Set some fire there. Dodge the Wizrobes. Pull out some bombs. Blast this wall. Run! Alright, made it. And I'm going to, well, I don't have my sword beam, so I'm going to have to use the rod. Maybe these guys will... Yeah, see, the beams would do more damage than the fire. Although the fire does knock them back. I was really hoping for a heart. Because this next room is a little bit on the frustrating side. At least it can be if you're not careful. Because it's Wizrobes! Yeah, you can blast Wizrobes with your bombs. And it does help a little bit. So hopefully I can... Alright, that worked out well. Oh, fairy! Nice. And we got the compass, which doesn't really do much good for us right now, besides the fact that this place is a maze. We also can't really tell the layout right now. I'm just gonna leave this room dark because I know where I'm going. Just go for the door, go for the door. And with the sword beams in hand, we are better prepared to deal with Patra, which is a mini boss that we encounter a few times in this dungeon, and he's glitching out a little bit by going through the bottom of the screen to the top. I gotta make sure I keep my distance from him. I'm glad I have my sword beams. That makes dealing with this guy a lot easier. So defeat the, because those things will do about a whole heart's worth of damage if they hit you. So I'm glad I have my sword beams for that. Down here, we got gels, which I don't really care about. I'm just gonna try to clear them out of the way. Bomb this wall. Yeah, you could open those doors, but there's really no point. And we got another Patra, which, nuts, get away from me. I better get away, nuts. Yeah, it lasts nearly as long as I'd hoped. Clear those out. Drop a fairy. Fairy! Or a heart. Well, that's good. But we got the map, and this place is huge, as I mentioned before. It's shaped like a giant skull. We got, the compass is blinking in one of the eyes. That's where Princess Zelda is waiting for us. We got a bomb up here. But I wonder what's in the other eye. We'll find that out soon enough. And we got Wizrobes and other stuff. Likes and such. I'm gonna blast a hole in this wall. I don't really care much for those guys, because I have to deal with the same enemies here. Nuts. Alright. Take that out. Nuts. Ah, I got hit by the bubble. Alright, well, we're in decent shape. We're gonna be in better shape now, because we're gonna pick up some bling! Yeah, that's gonna be very nice once we get that. We got the red ring! What that does is that it cuts damage we receive down to a quarter of what we would normally get without any of the rings equipped at all. It's very welcome. And now Link is red, like the blood of the enemies he slaughtered to come this far. And I'm just going to, thankfully... Oh, hey, you know what? I'm going to clear this room out after all. Come on, guys, drop a fairy. Fairy? Or a heart? Something? Anything? Nuts? Yeah, whatever. Okay, well, they're dead. I feel somewhat vindicated now. But let's press on. Now that we have the red ring, we're in a lot better shape. We'll take far less damage than we normally would. Like a Wizrobe beam would only do about half a heart worth of damage now. And we have an old man here. Go to the next room. I'm wondering if he means the room that we need to progress, or if he means the room with the red ring. Now that I think about it. But you want to bomb this wall here in order to progress. And we have more Wizrobes. Take these guys out. I think I got lost in a moment there. Nothing? Not a drop at all? I really need some health. You know, a fairy or some hearts at least. These monsters are being all stingy on me all of a sudden. But yeah, we're going to be traveling again. We're over here. Okay, these guys will treat me good. I just know it. I just know it. You guys are going to treat me good. Nuts. Okay, well, if you go up this way, you'll run into some Wizrobes and a wall that you can bomb. That'll lead to an old man that'll tell you how to get to the map. That Patra has it, the second one we defeated. The one down, this door down here, that's not worth taking because this way is a safer route to get to the same place. We have some keys that aren't really important to deal with, so I'll just skip them. And we have another Patra and a key. This one is a different variation of it, where he kind of spirals around instead. I think he's easier to deal with just because he doesn't randomly expand the ring of mini Patras, or whatever they're called. Alright, Patra, be good to me. And that's... Alright, well, we definitely want to push the block and take these stairs. It's vital. Take out some more keys. We're working our way back up. We're on the far end of the dungeon now. I'm going to take out most of the enemies in this room, but not all of them. Okay, I'm going to leave the last Wizrobe around alone for now because we are going to have to return to this room shortly. Take that. Nuts, 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 nuts. Ah, crap. Sorry, I'm getting kind of lost in the moment. I should probably get my whistle out. Or the recorder, whatever. Same difference, right? Ah, nuts. Alright, serious time there. Okay, well that's all taken care of. Push that block and we got a staircase. Get out of my way, Bubbles. I don't care about you guys. And down here, we got something extremely vital. We cannot defeat the game. As far as I know, you cannot defeat the game without the silver arrows. There's an upgrade to your arrows. It costs the same, 1 rupee to fire an arrow, but they are Ganon's weakness. You have to use them to kill him. As far as I know, there aren't any ways around that. I know in A Link to the Past you can defeat Ganon without resorting to the silver arrows in that game, but... Come on, Wizrobe. Okay, I'll take that. Not bad. They're starting to pay back a little bit. We're going to do a little bit of backtracking, not much. But yeah, if you know you're going to have to retake a set of staircases that you exit from, it's best to clear out most of the enemies, but not all. That way your return trip is easier. So it's time to head on up north a little bit. Got some likes. Keep away from me. I'm gonna get the magical rod out. Blast these guys with that. Kill them with fire. Make things a little bit easier for me. But yeah, the fire's not really all that great. I'm starting to think likes don't drop anything ever, which is very unfortunate. Alright, we're gonna head on over to the left now. Guess I'll just fire off a beam. Alright. Yeah, Zols are generally a little bit nicer about dropping things. Usually it's rupees though, but any hearts I can get out of them is welcome. Open the door here. And we got Wizrobes. Ooh, fairy. Alright. We're doing better. And this room is actually one of the easier Wizrobe rooms because they're constantly just teleporting through the water and they can't blast at you while they're in that state. I'm doing a lot better now. Of course, then I walk right into the Wizrobe there. And he's stuck in a doorway. Alright. We're doing really well. We're almost done. We're almost done. Push that block. We got the staircase. Trick the traps to clear the path to the steps. Go down this way. Take that. Ha ha ha. Alright, here we are. Uh-oh. Yeah, see, these guys aren't doing nearly as much damage as they used to. Now that I have the red ring. Let the traps do their thing. Almost at full health. I'm in very good shape now. I don't think we have to deal with Wizrobes ever again, actually. Yay! We do have like still. No, no. Okay, good. I still have my magical shield. That was close. Stay away from me. Frickin' likes. Alright, I'm gonna push this block. Take the stairs. Once more into the basement. These underground tunnels. The very uninspired underground tunnels. Ooh, look at that. We're almost there. One last Patra, and it's the swirly Saturn rings style, or whatever you want to call them. Actually, kind of hard to follow those guys with the white tile layout. And the door is open. And up ahead, it's time for the final battle against Ganon. See, the way Ganon fights is that he goes invisible and will shoot fireballs at you. You basically just it's basically a guessing game. You try to figure out his pattern and try to find where he's moving around. You stab at him and you'll hit him eventually. Hit him enough times, then shoot him with the silver arrow, and he explodes. And we got the Triforce of Power. Ganon has been defeated, and that's kind of a graphic kind of way of leaving his remains there. But anyway, now that Ganon is defeated, we press on up here. We can defeat these fireballs with our sword for some reason. And we rescued Princess Zelda! We are the hero of Hyrule! Yep, exactly. We are the hero of Hyrule! We have the Triforce of Power and Wisdom! And finally, peace returns to Hyrule. This ends the story. Or does it? But yeah, I really enjoy this game. It's, just getting into it. The credits are very brief. And I believe S. Miyahan is actually Miyamoto. And we got Kon-chan, that's Koji Kondo. But yeah, I really enjoy The Legend of Zelda, the original classic game. It's, I think anybody that's a fan of the series that hasn't played this game is really missing out. It's worth your time to experience the original at least once, in one way or another. It's a very short game, especially if you played it enough times like I have, that you know enough about it to get through it pretty quickly. I mean, it's challenging. But yeah, this wraps up Let's Play The Legend of Zelda. But actually, it's not quite over, because there's another quest, the second quest. And next time on Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Second Quest, we will start the journey over, but with a twist. And there will probably be a small gap between the uploads of this episode and the beginning of the second quest. I haven't played the second quest in a few years, actually, in all honesty. I will, so I want to do a practice run, at least one practice run. Try to map out my plan, my layout, try to, avoid backtracking unnecessarily like I did back in episode 2, that sort of thing. And I gotta kind of reacquaint myself with where everything is on the world map, so on and so forth, but we'll get to that next time. So this has been Phoenix Down. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode.